right there. All right, we got an update of the Florida teen who shot the sister. They finally giving us photos. They giving us pictures. They letting us see who the shooters is. Hold on, here we go.
23-year-old mother of two is dead after being shot by her own brother on Christmas Eve.
Look at that.
Baldwin was trying to break up an argument between her siblings when one of them pulled out a gun. Fox 13's Evan Axelbank reports on what has the sheriff furious and the changes he is now calling for.
Photos Abrielle Baldwin.
Look at that beautiful baby with that big ass tattoo on her chest. Gone, sugar.
When posted to social media, show her filled with joy.
She's just a woman going about life, doing her thing with her two kids, trying to make a living, trying to make it.
On Christmas Eve, while at her grandmother's home on 22nd Avenue in Largo,
23-year-old mother
what
of
the
two
hell?
is dead.
I didn't do that.
And the changes he is now calling for.
Photos Abrielle Baldwin posted to social media show her filled with joy.
She's just a woman going about life, doing her thing with her two kids, trying to make a living, trying to make it.
On Christmas Eve, while at her grandmother's home on 22nd Avenue in Largo, she'd had enough of her brothers bickering.
Look at them brothers. Do y'all understand that one is 14 and one 15? Y'all cannot tell me by them photos that one is 14 and one is 15. Them boy look grown. Them boy like grown ass men right there.
23-year-old mother
God,
of two
who
is dead.
keep doing that?
Avenue in
I'm
Largo,
sorry, y'all.
She'd had enough of her brothers bickering. DeMarcus and Darkus began pulling guns on
DeMarcus and Darkus. That's their names.
one another.
Abrielle told DeMarcus, quote, "You all need to leave that stuff alone. Why you trying to start it is Christmas."
Y'all need to leave that stuff alone. So was they on some stuff? Was they on probably some fentanyl or something like that right there? Some Molly or something? Some cocaine? I don't know. I'm guessing.
Both had been fighting over Christmas presents, with the 15-year-old Darkish jealous that their mom had spent more on gifts for 14-year-old DeMarcus.
So the 15-year-old was jealous over the 14-year-old. That they mama spent more on the 14-year-old mad that mama got the 14-year-old more gifts and or expensive gifts, something like that.
After Abrielle stepped in, DeMarcus pulled a gun and fired, killing her and sending her son and his nephew, an 11-month-old, falling to the ground.
I think he had a real problem with his sister, though.
Then, Darkus pulled his own gun and shot DeMarcus, leaving him badly injured.
This proliferation of guns on the streets and guns in this area and guns in the hands of these kids, this is the worst I've ever seen. I don't think we've ever seen it this bad.
The sheriff says the area around 22nd Avenue in Largo has been subject to extra patrols lately. With
Yeah, right. So they both won a PS5. You might be right.
13 gun-related incidents since September. He says his office has gotten reports of 17 guns stolen from unlocked cars. He suspects the guns used in this shooting were obtained that way.
And people can't leave their car doors unlocked and leave their guns in their cars.
Can't do it.
It's got to stop.
Lock y'all car doors, man. Whew, excuse me. Listen, if your car doors open, please lock your car doors, man. People is stealing.
Further, the sheriff says both juveniles
Say Darkest. Say I blame the mama for all this.
have been let off the hook too easily by the juvenile justice system, particularly DeMarcus, who has a history of violence against school staff and law enforcement.
DeMarcus got a history of violence. Okay.
The sheriff is calling for tougher laws.
They are not getting the consequences that they should get that keep them from doing it again and again and again.
Yep.
Abrielle was only 23, and now her kids, an 11-month-old and a 6-year-old, will have to grow up without her. Evan Axelbank, Fox 13 News.
And this is what happens when y'all say, Willie, they just kids. They don't know no better. They deserve another chance to get right back in your neighborhood. Sure enough do. You right.
Marcus has been charged with first-degree murder for shooting his sister. He's in the hospital and expected to recover. Darkus is charged with attempted first-degree murder and is in a mental health treatment facility.
I think the 15-year-old should get off, and like somebody said yesterday, it should have been self-defense to where he was shooting the brother because the brother just shot the sister. They said it happened 8 seconds apart. You know what I'm saying? That's what he should have said. Damn it, I thought they were going to shoot my sister again. So I shot him. You know what I'm saying? Say, Willie, does this make him a real N-word? Yes. Yes, it really, really do. Yes, it really, really do. Damn, moving right along. Liz can't trust nothing. Hey, well, you have to trust humans to be human. Don't put nothing past nobody, was what I was trying to say. Moving right along, ain't gonna eat much hold.